Something wrong, Scout? How was your first day back to school?
Listen, Atticus, I'm not going to go to school anymore, if it's all right with you. You never went to school and you turned out all right, so I'll just stay home and you can teach me like Granddaddy taught you and Uncle Jack.
No, I can't. I have to make a living. And besides, they'd put me in jail if I kept you at home. Dose of magnesia for you tonight and school tomorrow.
Oh, I'm feeling all right, really.
Thought so. Now, what's really the matter?
Well, sir, Miss Caroline, she's our new school teacher. She tried to give Walter Cunningham some money. And when I told her the Cunninghams took nothing from nobody, she told me to stick out my hand. I thought we was going to make a deal. So I spat out my hand ready to shake, and she patted my hand through and made me go stand in the corner. But then, Atticus, she told me that you taught me how to read all wrong. Now we can't read together no more. Please don't make me go back. Please, sir.
First of all, if you can learn one simple trick, Scout, you'll get along a whole lot better with all kinds of folks. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view.
Sir?
Until you climb into his skin and walk around in it a little bit. Miss Caroline, she learned something from you children today. She learned not to hand something to a Cunningham. And she learned that you're not afraid to share your opinion. But if you and Walter had stepped into her shoes, why, you'd have seen it was an honest mistake. She's new to town. She can't learn all of Macon's ways in one day.
I'll be dumb. I didn't know it was better not to read her, and she held me responsible. Listen, Atticus, Bearsfield, he only goes to school on the first day, and then the truant lady marks him down and she's reckoned she's carried out the law.
Scout, you are of common folk, and you must go to school. The Yule family is of a society made up exclusively of Yules. Not a man in their family's done an honest day's work in 3 generations. And Robert Yule, Burris's father, he spends his relief checks on green whiskey while his children cry from hunger pains. The rest of us common folk, well, we see fit to let his children miss school, let Mr. Yule hunt and trap out a season to feed his family.
Atticus, hunt out a season is bad. It's against the law. Folks will shoot you for it.
It is bad, and it is against the law. But would you take your disapproval of a man out on his innocent children?
No, sir. But if I go back to school tomorrow, we can't read together anymore.
That's really bothering you, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what a compromise is?
Bending the law.
No. It's an agreement reached by mutual concessions. It works this way. If you'll concede the necessity of going to school, we'll go on reading every night, just like we always have. Is it a bargain?
Yes, sir.
That's quite all right. We'll consider it sealed without the usual formality. Just keep it between us. I don't want Miss Caroline after me. Here, come on, sit down over here while I read to you from Life magazine. Let's see. Here's the story of George Osborne, the man who climbed a flagpole to sit on it. And there sat Ozzy for 7 weeks. The worst was the fog. He had a spotlight turned on him for the first couple of weeks for warmth and fog dispersal, as well as publicity. But this was discontinued when a swarm of bats descended on him one night. They say they're poisonous, Ozzy recalls with a shudder. But they didn't try to bite me, just kept hanging into my blanket. I almost decided to quit.
Atticus, if I sit on a flagpole, like this story about me, would I still have to go to school?
Well, now, I say we'd have to bring the school up to you, Scout, and lower you to half-mast when it was time for supper. Speaking of which, time to see what Calpurnia has fixed up for tonight. Go on and wash up.